What's your name, sir?
Darryl.
Darryl, it's CO344. You're going to be under arrest on causing death to two persons by dangerous driving. Alright. You don't have to say anything, but me having defence, do not mention.
Death?
Yeah, something to do line in court, anything you see, maybe give us evidence. Alright. Have you got any injuries to yourself?
Yeah.
Right.
Only minor.
Right.
Was he solo in his vehicle?
Yeah.
Were you on your own?
Yeah. I've just got back off holiday.
Have you had anything to drink?
Pardon?
Have you had anything alcoholic
I had
drink?
a little bit to drink on plane.
Right.
Worst day of my life, this. Honestly.
Do you want to sit down, Darryl?
A driver who killed a baby boy and his aunt in a horror motorway crash has been jailed for more than 17 years. Darryl Anderson, 38, was drunk and taking pictures of himself driving at more than 140 miles per hour when he crashed on the A1 in County Durham on the 31st of May. 8-month-old Zackary Blades and Karlene Warner, 30, who were passengers in the car he rammed into, were killed instantly, Durham Crown Court heard.
Right. What's your name, sir?
Darryl.
Darryl, it's CO344. You're going to be under arrest on causing death to two persons by dangerous driving. Alright. You don't have to say anything, but me having defence, do not mention.
Death?
Yeah, something to do line in court, anything you see, maybe give us evidence. Alright. Have you got any injuries to yourself?
Yeah.
Right.
Only minor.
Right.
Was he solo in his vehicle?
Yeah.
Were you on your own?
I've just got back off holiday.
Have you had anything to drink?
Pardon?
Have you had anything alcoholic
I had
drink?
a little bit to drink on plane.
Right.
Worst day of my life, this. Honestly.
Do you want to sit down, Darryl?
Oh yeah, listen, I'm a good man. This is fucking awful for me. I've got a business.
Right, so tight seal around that bit and blow, suddenly leave until I tell you to stop. Blow outwards. Actually blow.
Okay, stop. Okay, what you need to do, take a nice deep breath, form a seal with the lips around the mouthpiece, and then a nice steady breath out until we tell you to stop, right? Nice deep breath. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. Okay, this is a roadside drugs test, okay?
What's that say?
So it'll take us a couple of seconds. You can see there's a sample taken, analysing it. Alright. So that's a fail. You've blown 95. Alright, so you're further arrested on suspicion of drink driving. Alright. Same caution applies.
What's
95. The legal limit's 35.
Is it?
Yeah.
I drove into the back of another car. Yeah. Now sometimes mistakes happen. But I'm not a bad person.
I've come out of Newcastle Airport. There's a guy at the side flagging the journey, hitchhiker. And I says, "What's up, mate?" He says, "Oh, can I have a lift, please? Can you help me out?" And I says, "I can do." I says, "But can you drive?" And he says, "Yeah." I says, "Because I'm knackered, do you know, from flight and what have you. I was just tired." I says, "Just take it easy when you're driving." So I've jumped in passenger, he's in driving seat, and we've set off. I think he went wrong way to start with, and then I've just fell asleep. I've woke up with my crashing.
Anderson, from Rotherham, who admitted to counts of causing death by dangerous driving, initially told police his Audi Q5 was being driven by a hitchhiker he had picked up. Prosecutor Emma Dowling said Zackary's mother Shalorna Warner had taken her sleeping son with her when she went to collect her sister Karlene from Newcastle Airport in the early hours of the 31st of May. Anderson, of Clarell Walk in Thorpe Hesley, had also arrived at Newcastle Airport from a holiday, which his wife had left early due to his erratic behaviour, Ms. Dowling said. He collected his Audi Q5 from the airport where a staff member smelled alcohol on him. Anderson told the worker his wife had left him on holiday, but he was going to Bradford to get another one, Ms. Dowling said. Due to roadworks on the A1, southbound traffic was diverted through the centre of Newcastle, where cameras showed Anderson was about 5 minutes behind the Peugeot he would crash into. Witnesses on the Felling bypass said he was speeding and overtaking cars, with one person saying he was driving like a bloody idiot, Ms. Dowling said. At 3:17, about 4 miles south of Chesterless Street, Anderson slammed into the back of the Peugeot while taking a picture of himself driving at more than double the 70 miles per hour speed limit, the court heard. The back of Ms. Warner's vehicle was so crushed there was no longer a back to the vehicle, Ms. Dowling said. Shalorna Warner said they were in the car chatting about her sister's holiday when all of a sudden there was an ear-splitting bang and the vehicle was spinning. She said the back of her car was completely crushed and gone, and she faced a frantic search to find her son until a lorry driver spotted him lying in the road. Ms. Warner said he had been flung 164 feet and suffered catastrophic injuries, while her sister had broken almost every bone in her body. Jack Blades, Zackary's dad, said there was no chance in hell they were coming out of there alive. Anderson himself emerged unscathed from the wreckage and told police at the scene he was sorry, before a breath test found he had 95 micrograms of alcohol and 100 milliliters of breath. The legal limit is 35 micrograms. He was taken to hospital as a precaution, where he was joking and flirting with nurses. The court heard and refused to give a blood sample as he claimed he was afraid of needles, despite his many tattoos. Anderson declined to comment in his first interview, then gave officers a wholly false account that he had picked up a hitchhiker who was driving his car, Ms. Dowling said. He also told police he was sorry people had died, but it was not nice for him to witness, and he hoped the police would catch the driver. Officers did investigate his claim, but could prove he was the driver as his DNA was found on the steering wheel airbag. Ms. Dowling said he had previous convictions, including for drinking and driving in 2006. Zackary's parents said their son was just starting to stand up by himself and had been saying mama. Ms. Warner said it did not feel real, and it was like living someone else's nightmare. She said Anderson had been cocky and arrogant, and it was a measure of who he was, that he only thought of himself. Ms. Warner's parents, Nigel and Alison, said there was an emptiness for them and their other 2 daughters. Alison Warner said Anderson decided to kill people through the choices he made and had fired a bullet right through the heart of their family. Nigel Warner told the court Anderson was a vile man who was driving a killing machine, adding his daughter and grandson had no choice about what was to happen to them. Judge Joanne Kidd said Karlene Warner was an exceptional daughter, partner and friend on the cusp of a whole new chapter in her life, while Zackary was so cherished and a beautiful addition to the whole family. She said the picture Anderson took of his dashboard before the crash was chilling, while photographs of the aftermath were the stuff of nightmares. Judge Kidd said Anderson, who had travelled about 20 miles of his intended journey, played Russian roulette with the lives of every man, woman and child he passed, adding his aggressive and entitled driving made a catastrophic collision with other people inevitable. Anderson was jailed for 17 years and 3 months, banned from driving for 21.5 years, and will need to pass an extended test before he can apply for a license.